It was my older brother. He had had his Mazda 3 for about 6 years now, and was looking to get a new vehicle. He knew that he could get a decent amount of money for his Mazda 3 as a trade-in to the dealership. However, I was a little freaked out at the time. How would my brother protect himself from any less than reputable salespeople who may not want to offer him a fair value on his car? My brother assured me that he had some tricks up his sleeve to make sure that he received a fair price for his car. Years have passed since the transaction, and I will discuss the tips that every driver should know in order to get the best trade-in or sell value for their automobile. The first tip for selling your car is to know everything about it. This means knowing if there is any damage that could hurt the resale value of the automobile. This also means knowing if everything is in tip-top shape. One way to do this is to gather any and all maintenance receipts that you may have for the car. This will help you justify the price you want for your car if a salesperson is skeptical about the condition of the car. The next tip for selling your vehicle is to decide whether you want to trade the car in to the dealership or sell it yourself to an individual buyer. The reason this is helpful is that it can save drivers a lot of time and cost associated with posting a listing to sell their car if the driver decides to trade in the vehicle. However, if a driver believes that this extra time and effort is worth it, then selling their car themselves can result in a higher price. This can be around 15 to 25%, which can be a hefty penny. Another tip for selling a vehicle is to properly clean or detail the vehicle. This includes making sure the lights, windshield, brakes, tires are in pristine condition and look the part. Drivers should also make sure to have any dings, or scratches fixed before trying to sell their car. Tip number 4 is to set the asking price for your car. Drivers can easily ask for a higher price if their automobile is still in warranty, especially if the owner of the vehicle has kept up with regular maintenance. Drivers should keep in mind the amount of miles that they have driven their vehicle. The lower amount of miles put on the vehicle equals a higher selling price. With these tips, drivers can work out the best deal for themselves when selling their vehicle.